Hello again, I am Blunty. You've joined me for another episode of Blunty's Minecraft Sunday, apparently. The show in which I, a Minecraft noob, show you what I've learned and explored and built throughout the last week or so of my Minecraft experience. I'm out here in a boat at the moment, as you may be able to imagine, just floating out in the ocean. I've been trying to explore this ocean here, trying to find one of those new ocean monuments that have appeared in Minecraft 1.8 to no success so far. But at the end of the video I'm going to show you something kind of special and funny and maybe even a little bit ironic when it comes to searching for ocean monuments and me being completely unlucky in finding them. But for now I want to swing around and show you what I built on last Sunday's stream, which I do after I put up this Minecraft Sunday's video thing recap of the last week or so. We head over to Twitch and do some streaming. So let's swing around here for the big reveal. And there you have it. This is my little beachside... I keep calling it beachside out of habit. It's not a beachside because there's no beach anywhere near here. Well, I guess there is a kind of beach over there, but, oceanside cabin. It was intended just to be a very, very simple little cabin, just 4 walls and a roof and a bed and some chests and stuff to store a bunch of items. Let's turn the GUI back on while I'm exploring for the ocean monument, so I don't have to go all the way back home again if I happen to die or drown or get burned in lava or something. I just wanted a little base somewhere closer to where I was doing the operations. Base of operations is the correct word I'm looking for here. So, well, actually we won't get on back here. We'll just come back a bit. But yeah, as you can see, I went a little beyond my original design parameters, and it's quite a nice little construction. I quite like how it came out. We spent a good few... I built it slow. I'm still a Minecraft noob, so I'm sure a Minecraft expert, and I think I say this every episode, could have built this in 5 minutes. But it took me a few hours of playing around and experimenting and trying to figure out exactly how I want things to look. If I could just reach that boat, there we go. That's a little tip someone gave me. If I put a boat up here on dry land, I can jump from that boat to that boat without accidentally kicking this one all the way across into the ocean, which is a really annoying thing that Minecraft does when you hop out of boats. They tend to send them rocketing off in the... Don't you... See, look. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Come here. I've got a brand new diamond sword, and I'm going to show you all about it. Buggeration. I'll get that later. Wood's expensive to build. I just shitty at another squid. I had this... If you join... I think it was the last episode. I had some problems with squid destroying my boats, and that's proof of exactly what they do. They kick your boats away, and if they kick it into something solid, they can just break it. Little bastards. There's another one hunting around out there as well. Anyway, so back to my little oceanside house. A little torch in the fireplace here. This took some experimenting. My original plan was to have some netherrack here and have it burning and have a little sort of fire pit going. But fire spreads in Minecraft as it does in the real world, and we did some experiments trying to figure out how much brick I'm going to need to protect everything around it and stop everything from bursting into flames and burning down all my hard work, because this is, of course, pretty much all burnable materials, except for this slab here. So we set up some experiments and tried to figure out how and when and why the flame would spread, and it turns out it just wasn't going to happen. I would need far too much brick, and I didn't want a big chimney and to block it all off and everything. I just wanted a little cute little fire pit. So the requirements for having something that the fire wouldn't spread to my torches over here or the roof or this or anything was just too bulky. So we ended up compromising with a little torch in here, which kind of amuses me every time I walk past it now, because it reminds me of the story of nearly burning down this entire place. And it did nearly burn down. My lamp caught on fire and it was going to spread to the roof and come across here, and we stamped it out in time after a bit of a blind panic, but there you go. There, just some spare boats. So let's come in here now. You'll notice no lighting at all. I've used the undercarpet lighting trick that I discovered a couple of weeks back. I love that trick. Throw a couple of torches underneath some carpet, and lights up the room just nicely without having ugly torches all over the walls and stuff. So we've got the basics here. We've got the chest, a crafting table and furnace and some decorations. We'll put up some seaside appropriate pictures, my enchanted fishing rod and some salmon and stuff. Cool little piece of artwork there which stops that wall from being too monolithic. Even some spare chests up here for sundries. Guess I've got fish in that one and bits and pieces in that one. Over here I've got, I enchanted a diamond helmet with that Respiration 2 enchantment book we told you about last week, so I can hold my breath longer underwater while I'm exploring for that as yet elusive ocean monument. And over here I've used an iron stand with some black dyed leather armour, just because I think it was kind of a cool idea to have like a wetsuit, a diving suit, sitting here in my little sort of oceanside base of operations. I don't really put it on when I'm sort of going out there because it's just a prop basically to amuse myself. And of course I never use the helmet because that one doesn't have the respiration on. I decided to put the respiration enchantment on a helmet that would last, hence diamond. So there you go, that's my little seaside cabin. I'm quite proud of how it came out. We had some adventures building it on the stream, so let's head out here. As you can see, it looks quite lovely little entranceway. Nothing has changed through here. This is still the same minecart track that I showed off last time, so we're just going to zip through this. In fact, I might edit the travel time. There we go. Much better than hearing me waffling over the sound of the minecart. Oh, I guess I did this since last time too. I put it in a little path with some mossy cobblestone and stuff just to make it look like it's been here for a while. This sort of low-lying ground. Just purely aesthetic. Just makes it look nice, I think. So, here we go again. Minecart all the way home. Jiggity jig. And there we are. So, I guess the first thing to show you here is the rabbit warren. The long ear lair. As you can see, we've got a few more escapees. We talked about this last time. Rabbits managing to escape. 3 of them sitting in the little airlock there. And this is why I don't use this door anymore, by the way. Because they keep being pushed past the little gate I've got in there. And winding in my little double door airlock type thing. So instead I just went low tech. I put a couple of ladders up the side here. So one there, come across. And it doesn't hurt the aesthetics too much. I didn't want to redesign this whole thing to put another layer of doors and whatnot there, because I kind of like how it looks. Oh geez, 4. We've got one stuck in the block there. Why aren't you suffocating? Oh, there's another 2 more. See, this has to be fixed. This is a glitch. My rabbits keep trying to escape, but none have escaped past this section yet, because I guess they can't mass here densely enough to push themselves past the wall. Which is why every time I come in here, I kill the attempted escapees. Just to make sure they don't ever get too dense in there. The hell are you? I can't even hit you. You're inside the wall. So, all white rabbits, as you can see. There are... Oh, what was the leather over here? Someone must have suffocated in the wall. Weird. Or one of the rabbits killed one another. That would be interesting. I am trying to breed, by the way. I'm trying to breed the killer rabbit. Killer bunny. Because I've got a prison for him in mind. I'm going to put him where Chicken Magneto is. And if you don't know about Chicken Magneto, well, watch all the rest of the series. I think it's only like 3 or 4 episodes so far, so it's not going to take you too long. Well, I guess each one is more than half an hour long, but whatever. Internet attention spans, deal with it or bugger off. But I've had no luck. No luck breeding the killer rabbit yet. Let's see if we can go through an entire stack of carrots here while we breed these guys. Oh, I'm completely disorientated. I've got no idea which direction I'm facing. All these rabbits going psycho for the carrots is the word I'm looking for. Come on. There we go. All the carrots gone. Whoa, rabbit orgy. Ding 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 ding. All that experience. You really shouldn't bother with the experience. I'm already level 30. Where's the cow? How did you get up there? So, excuse me. I'm going to stick my new diamond sword up your bum if you don't bugger off. Down. There you go. Consider yourself I'm in a good mood. Consider yourself lucky. I'm in a good mood. I can't speak this morning apparently, but whatever. So, I've not done terribly much around here this week. I've been busy doing other things. I haven't sunk a lot of time into Minecraft, but this is one thing I built. Just slapped together now. So I thought there was a cave back here. It's just getting in the way all the time because I'd explored, I'd cleared it out of everything useful, and it went nowhere. So I thought, well, a couple of people were saying I should build an aquarium on the last stream, so that's what I built. Unfortunately, my plan was to build this, then kill all of the squids in this lake, and hopefully get at least one to spawn inside my little aquarium here. And I'll show you inside in a minute. You can see it a bit clearer from inside. But after I built it, I didn't see any squids spawning in there, even though I went on a couple of different killing sprees all around the local area. Every body of water I could find, killing all the squids that spawned. Hopefully when they respawn I would get at least one in here, but it did not happen. Turns out, and I found out after a bit of googling and looking at the wiki, this is built too high for squids to spawn. Squids will spawn in any body of water, even a one block little puddle of water. They will potentially spawn in there, no worries. But it has to be between 42 and 64, the height requirement, I think. If you have a look here on the XYZ, I'll try and highlight it on the video to make it easier for Minecraft News. But yeah, I'm up here at 78, and down the bottom I'm at 74, so I'm about 10 blocks too high for any squids to spawn in here at all. So I'm left with two options. The first option is I could do something I really don't want to do, and I haven't done it all. I'm in pure survival mode at the moment, even though I'm in peaceful, but pure survival. I don't cheat to call in any extra blocks or anything. I don't use commands to fiddle with the game, you know, because I'm trying to learn here, and cheating will just shortcut the learning process. So I don't want to manually spawn a squid in here. I may have to resort to that, because I do want a squid in here. I went to a lot of trouble to put this thing together. The other option is you can apparently put a squid in a minecart. So if I coax some squid into a minecraft down here and get him up here fast enough so he doesn't suffocate and die, I could potentially move one in. But that is just an exhaustive, ridiculously tricky proposition, because squids do die fairly rapidly these days. Back in the day I don't think they suffocated when they were in air, but they do now. So yeah, some of the old guides I read where you could just sort of move them about in minecarts, don't think that'll work too well over this kind of distance. The other thing is I could potentially build a little river and a waterfall all the way up here and push a squid through the water. But that sounds like more trouble than it's worth as well. Let me show you indoors. I have a little secret entrance here. You can't really see it from outside because of the way I built it. So if you look over here, it just looks like a missing few blocks. And if you look from down there, you can't see it at all because, you know, the cover's in the way. So I thought this was kind of nifty. Disguised the entrance. But thanks to freaky Minecraft logic, the water doesn't flood through this door. So we can come in and out and even have a little air pocket here to dive back into. But if we go in here, you can see I've got a little chest in here, because what aquarium is complete without a chest? I just wish I could make bubbles come out of it. Let's go out for a breath of fresh air. So you can see here I blew through some glowstone that I collected to light this all up nice and spooky, and a bunch of cobblestone, mossy cobblestone to make it look all, you know, murky and aquatic. Don't drown. So it's a fairly simple aquarium. There's only so much you can do in Minecraft. You can't really have foliage underwater, I found out. But I'm happy with the way it came out. It's just a shame it's all empty at the moment. So yeah, we're gonna have to. Well, should close that, I suppose. Just out of habit. I suppose we should try and do something about that at some point, but not now. I can't be bothered trying to coax a squid. I don't think anything has changed over here since last time. I can show you something else we did on the... Did I do this on the stream, or did I do it before I start stream? I don't know. But last time I showed you my new secret room, the Blunt Cave. My armor room, through the secret painting down here, and I've got my arrow armor and all the others. We did find enough diamond on the last stream, or just before the last stream I think, to create a nice suit of diamond armor to complete the collection. So now I've got one of every type of armor, everything from leather, iron, gold, diamond, enchanted, and coloured, or dyed I suppose would be the correct word. So I haven't done anything else around here yet. I'm still thinking about putting some frames up here with some weapons or something. So that's that. Oh, I know what I can show you. I had a funny idea for a pun. So we'll come in here, and this is, this looks completely regular. This is how it looked last time. But I did something to this room to make it a bit more interesting. And it has to do with the portal here. Looks exactly like it did last time, except when you go through it, there's no wall here anymore. I dug out the wall here to create something that I thought was amusing. This is welcome to Moordoor, and you do not simply walk into Moordoor. You must push the little button because it's an iron door. And the reason it's called Moordoor is because if you come in here, there's doors, and when you go through the doors, you're met with more doors, and if you go through those doors, you are met with even more doors. Wait a minute, there should have been even more doors. I thought I put another series of doors here. Oh, there we go. There's the other series of doors. So the further you go through Moordoor, you just keep finding more and more doors. I had to sort out the front doors here for a different kind of door because I kept getting lost in there, believe it or not. I built it and I kept getting lost in the maze of doors, so I had to make these ones out of different wood so I can tell which is the way out. Because I got a bit frustrated getting lost in my own maze. But the intent here was to put a bunch of doors, and my understanding was with enough doors in a local area, villages would automatically spawn. And I was going to have this like a little a monastery full of monks was the idea. But it turns out the doors have to be outside, so I would have to remove the ceiling and expose these doors to sunlight on one side and enclosed on the other before villagers will spawn. And I don't want to do that, so it's an empty monastery now. But I did prepare for their arrival. I've got up here, you know, a little picture frame of their I don't know, patron saint or something. Relics, we've got relics on either side, a golden apple, spiritual significance, and the bone of Saint Boney, something. But a little altar here, and I rigged up something special for the altar. I wanted to play with, well, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So let's just throw an offering up on the altar, and as you can see there, we got spat out a book, the holy book of the monk, the long gone, the extinct monks of Moordoor. So yeah, we can take the offering back, seeing as the monks aren't here. Bump. So of course I've got dispensers rigged up behind the painting here, because I found out that if you put a dispenser behind a painting, much like if you put a door behind a painting, objects can pass right through them. So I thought that was a clever idea. Make an offering, receive a holy book. Oops. There we go. Actually, did I show? I didn't show you the other sign. Oh yeah, you are now leaving Moordoor. I wish I could have thought of something more amusing for that. But yeah, the portal still goes to the same place. Of course, haven't done anything about that. Right, the other thing I did is over here now. I've got building plans. Big, you know, my first big build, I think, is going to be on top of the mountain here. I want to build some sort of castle keep, and I know it's a very cliche thing to build in Minecraft, a big mountaintop castle or something, because everyone builds them. But I feel like it's a part of my Minecraft education. It is a rite of passage to build a medieval style-ish castle. It's my building style so far, and I haven't really done this deliberately, but my seaside cabin and both this and a couple of other things I built, you know, big bay windows here on my first cave and everything, are starting to feel a bit sort of modern architecture design. Different materials than modern architecture would use, you know, stone bricks and wood and stuff, instead of, you know, white marble or yes, but that style of architecture is sort of leaning towards a sort of what they call the modern school of architecture. So I want to go a bit old school with a big old castle up on the hill. And it got, because I'm in extreme hills, this hill is a son of a bitch to climb, so obviously I had to build an easy way to get to the top, and I did that by building a railway, of course. First time I built a railway that goes in all three dimensions instead of just across. So I'll jump in there. This was a learning experience too, figuring out how many powered rails and how far apart they would need to be to get me up to the top of the mountain here without my minecart rolling backwards down the hill. So that was part of my education there as well, and part of why I wanted to build the railway there instead of, well, some snow has settled on my furnaces. Sun is going down. And this is why I want to build up here, because from up here you can see all my my home builds. Got my farm down there and the animals and my dock and, you know, my little home cave. Got the pyramid and Tony's igloo. So it's I mean, it's even nicer when I've got the draw distance turned up. I forgot I turned it down. You can normally see a bit further than this. Still having a few frame rate issues, by the way, in 1.8. I've cured them a bit by lowering the resolution I'm running at, which I didn't want to do, but it's what I had to do to get the game running smooth-ish. Still have the occasional problem, though. But yeah, I'm going to build a nice big castle up here with big windows, maybe some stained glass. I haven't used stained glass or anything interesting yet. But yeah, that's going to be a bigger project. I've got to figure out a plan. I've just got this sort of temporary platform fenced off to stop critters getting in at the moment. But yeah, I'm not sure how big it's going to be, or what style specifically. I've got a few ideas. But if you guys watching, have seen castle builds before, or you've done one, have got some tips or some pictures you want to send, feel free. A little inspiration never hurts. But yeah, I tried to build a portal up here, a nether portal, because I thought I can't be bothered building a railway all the way up here. Well, it was easy. It would actually turn out easier than I thought it would be to build a railway up here, but I didn't want to. So I tried building a nether portal up here. I thought, well, I can go into that portal down there, walk a few steps, and go into another one in the nether, and come out on top here. But it turns out this isn't far away enough from my existing portal, which is just about there in the crosshairs. So they linked to the same portal in the nether, and you can't, I couldn't travel between the two as easily as I wanted. It was just kind of spitting me out of the same portal, and when I went back in, I just went back to my the first portal down in the house. So nether transport up here was not a thing I could make happen. So down we go. I like my old tunnel there to keep critters off the bottom bit. So that's all the builds, I think. I do have two more things to show you. The first one is over here, and the people who watched the stream last Sunday will know all about this. This is one of the last things I did on the stream last time. Oh, and it drove me insane. I went to the village. I went to the village through my Nether Portal transport network. We talked about this last time, and with the intent of bringing some pigs back, because I have no pigs so far. I've got plenty of chickens, and I've got plenty of sheep. And I think in today's stream what we're going to do is move these chickens somewhere, cover up this lake, and make this a huge sheep pen, and start separating these guys and breeding coloured sheep. What I wanted to show you was in my little temporary hovel here, which I've kept several animals temporarily, both Sluggathor 2, my black bunny rabbit, and the horse when I was building a stable, this little holding area. In here we have a single pig, which is the only thing I managed to lure back through the nether from the village. Over here. How you doing, piggy? I don't have any more carrots. Oh well, I would have fed you. A little depressed piggy. But I did lure 2 back through the nether, but the second one was being a real pig-headed bitch. Basically, he would not come through the doors. He refused to go through the portal. Actually, he's probably still hanging about. Let's go through the nether and check out where this son of a bitch pig who drove me insane for half an hour. There we go. Edit around the travel time. So away we go to village. Now there he is, still hanging about in my keep here, because of course he can't get out, because I removed the pressure plates that were here to deliberately trap him here. But yeah, this pig here, absolute son of a bitch. He would not go through the double doors at the other end of this portal, and now I can't even get him to go through the portal. Look at this. Oh no, he did. Jeez, last week on the stream I kept trying to push him through the portal and he would refuse to transport. Now I don't have any carrots on me, even though I've managed to get him through the portal again. Yeah, but yeah, you can stay here actually. You can go back through if you like, but you're staying either way. Yeah. Or you can wander out the nether and die for all I care. You're a son of a bitch and you annoy me. He just refused to go out these doors. As much as I would try to lure him and pull him through the doors, he would just keep getting stuck on the doors. And the other pig, 0 problems. 0 problems. He came through straight away, followed me all the way home. But that pig back there, I don't know. Something about him, he was just uncooperative. It was driving me absolutely... I seriously started to lose my shit, actually. I was getting really frustrated with that damn pig. And everyone on the stream was like, dude, calm down, it's just a pig. But yeah, just uncooperative little son of a bitch. So back we go. And there is... I think that's about it. No, there is one more thing I want to show you. One more thing that's changed. Whoops, wrong way. I don't know which way I'm facing. Say hello to Sluggathor 2. Hello, Sluggathor 2. 0 escape attempts. Whoop, stop staring at the door, you can't get out there. 0 escape attempts since last time. I finally have him contained and controlled. he will go nowhere. So here's the gallery, which, if you don't know the rules, anyone, when I'm streaming, if you donate sort of $5 or more, as a thank you, you get to claim one of the artworks in my gallery, and these are all special or unique items to my adventures in Minecraft, including my first fish, my first sword, a special enchanted sword, all the way through. So we have had a couple more additions since last time. The Killer Rabbit was here last time, but I think we've started on the other wall now, and of course once we fill up the other wall, we'll push this wall back, and build some more frames ready to go. But we have two more from last week's stream. First one is bone fishing. This is what I discovered, as when you're fishing, you can catch bones as a junk catch, instead of fish, which is incredibly useful for me, because in Peaceful you can't really get bones any other way. So I didn't know that, so that was interesting and special. I thought, well, that was a learning experience, that has to go up on the wall. And Joe Reveal, however you want to pronounce it, he claimed that one, bone fishing. And over here, bunnyfoot, the first bunnyfoot I got, and this was from a couple of escapees that I killed, attempted escapees that I killed on last week's stream. So we got the rare drop of a bunnyfoot, and of course, being in Peaceful, I don't have the materials to build potions, so we put it up in the frame, because it's useless any other way in Peaceful. So we called it the Great Escape, and Barker 22 claimed that one. He also named it, because of course I asked for help from the stream when naming these things, except for that one. That one was mine. I named that one because I think I did that off stream. But so that was a fun story, killing an escapee and getting a rare drop, and up he goes on the gallery. Fairly calm week in Minecraft. Sun's coming up again. Beautiful. Actually, let's see if we can race to the top of the mountain and watch the sunrise as we say goodbye. So, as usual, I will be streaming this afternoon after I get this video up, and after I watch this week's Doctor Who episode, which I do while this video is encoding and uploading. Works out nicely. This little bridge we're travelling over there, that was a natural formation, believe it or not. I mean, I know it looks man-made, but that right there, natural formation. So I thought, well, instead of going straight up, I'll bring the railway across it. Because that, what else am I going to do with that space? So let's watch the sunrise from my mountaintop vantage, where my castle will soon be. And we'll say, bump, bump, bump. What the? Oh, that was weird. Texture pop. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. So, thank you very much for joining me. So, what did we look at this time? We looked at the Oceanside house, which you completed on stream. I got the new diamond armor, got my rabbit ladders, moordoor, my squid pool, the mountaintop railroad, which I may turn into a system of railroads to get other places a little quicker. We talked about the pig, the stubborn pig stuck in the nether. And the new gallery edition. So I think that's all I needed to cover in this week's episode. So thank you very much for joining me. See you guys, or see some of you guys at least, on the stream this afternoon. But until then, I am Blunty, and I will catch you next time. Whoopsie doodle, nearly did it again. I did promise to show you something interesting and kind of ironic at the beginning of this video, didn't I? I said, oh, wait till the end, I'll show you something. Right, now, regular watchers will know I've been on the hunt for the ocean monument ever since 1.8 came out. Even before 1.8 came out, I was looking forward to finding an ocean monument, because that just sounds cool. But I have, as yet, been completely unable to find one in my first survival world, my world, my Minecraftia. But one of my viewers, Tim Lawson, wrote to me about a week ago, just after last week's video, as a matter of fact, and he was like, well, those elusive deep-sea fortresses you're looking for? Well, there's one thing I can tell you, that you can try to find them, and it's doing this. So let's create a new world, and it turns out, and this is the massive irony of it, we'll just call the game mode Boney. We'll go into creative, just for the sake of it. Of course, it doesn't matter what mode that's on; it's going to work the same way. More world options. It turns out, if you use my name for the seed of the seed generator, guess what happens? Guess what? Just guess. Take a wild stab in the friggin' dark. my difficulties in hunting down ocean monuments. And oh, look at this brand new world with my name as the seed. And when you spawn, you are in fact looking directly at an ocean monument. Look at it. It is right there. Can you friggin' believe it? Look at the damn thing. And look at the little guardians out there shooting their laser beams at me. So, sploosh. That to me is incredibly amusing. It is fairly deep, though. I haven't really explored this much yet. But beyond sort of generating the world for the first time and checking out Tim's claims, and he was absolutely correct. If you use my name, it spawns you right in front of an ocean monument, which I just thought was funny. So if you are like me and you're looking forward to exploring an ocean monument, I think I'm still gonna punch. Haha. I think I'm still gonna try and find one in my my normal world. Man, it is dark down here, isn't it? Dark, dark, dark. I'm still going to try and find one in my own Minecraft here, but it's nice to know if I completely fail to find one, I can generate a world with one I can just sort of zip around and explore and find out for myself. But I want to find one in my natural survival world, because there is nothing around here. Oh no, we got a little bit of land out there. I suppose it would be kind of an extreme survival world if you're into that sort of thing. I'm not ready for that yet. I don't see any trees over there. Well, there might be some. But yeah. So, use Blunty for your world generation, and you literally spawn right in front of an ocean monument. You can just walk out and start exploring it. How's that for sod's law, huh? Alright, catch you guys. See you on the stream, perhaps, maybe.